What up, YouTube? All right. Today's a Friday. Hoops Mania is tonight. We excited. Shoot, I'm hyped. But let me just get you this cough. Dang, my roommate messing me up. All right. Let me just get you this fantasy video. So last week, I'm gonna give you what Black and me, Blacker said. All right. So last week, Black told you to start Cam Newton. He would have got you 13 points. He told you to start Roy Helu. He got you 1 point. He told you to sit Cutler. If you did sit Cutler, you missed 16 points. Told you to start Green Bay's defense, and I did not get how many points they got because I did not see that. But he also told you to start Cincinnati's defense, and they got you 17 points. Let's see. Packers defense got you 6 points. Where the heck are? Yeah, Packers defense got you 6 points. And he told you to start Ernest Graham. Ernest Graham got you 12 points. This week, last week I told you to start Daniel Thomas. He got you 5 points. I told you to start Jordy Nelson. He got you 16 points. I told you to start what's his name? DeLone Carter. He had 14 carries for 45 yards, but that's only 45 points. So he got most of the carries, but Donald Brown vultured a touchdown away from him. Can I get some projections? Oh, where we go. And I told you to start Ryan Terrain, and he got you 2 points. So not the best week for any of us. All right, so this week Black told you to start. Listen, and I have to agree with this first one. That was actually one I was gonna write. But he told you to start Tim Tebow. He's going back into his homeland in Gator Country for the first time since being drafted. And not only that, but during halftime of the game between the Dolphins and Broncos, the Dolphins are going to recognize the 2010 Florida Gators team, which Tebow and many other Gator players currently in the NFL were a part of. Expect them to be filled with a lot of emotions and to put up big numbers against the Dolphins defense that ranks 29th against the pass. Okay, so Tim Tebow's a start. I expect 175 a touchdown and maybe like 35 and a touchdown out of Tebow. All right, Brandon Marshall. He's going against his former team and he'll be fit in the same mind state as Tebow. That's one person. That's another person. Black says. Black also says start the Cowboys defense. They're coming off a tough loss against New England. We'll be looking to beat someone up. Expect the Cowboys as a team to do work against the worst team in the NFL, the St. Louis Rams. And he told you to bench Joe Flacco. He's been a bit inconsistent this season and is going against a very underrated Jags defense that ranks 8th in the pass. So those are his starts and benches. Mine, I say first off, if you had Rashard Mendenhall on the bench, start Rashard Mendenhall. He's going against an Arizona defense that is not that good against the run, and I mean, he should have a field day with them. Start, what is it? Rashard Mendenhall. Another person I'm saying start is start Eric Decker. He's going to be the number one. I mean, I've called his name earlier in the year, but Eric Decker is now the number one option with the Brandon Lloyd trade. Expect Eric Decker to get a lot of targets from Tebow. Start Eric Decker. Another person you may want to start. Listen to this one. It's kind of far-fetched, but if you're in a deep league and you need a quarterback, start Curtis Painter. He goes against a New Orleans secondary that's decent. I have to check the rank. I'm pretty sure they're in the lower half, though. Let me see if I can figure this out.
What if the same idea
Shut up.
that cuts traffic?
I mean, they allow 256 yards per game through the air. They're not the best team. If you need Curtis Painter, I mean, I'd expect 200 something yards and possibly 2 touchdowns. One person to start. Please, please start Jimmy Graham. Please start Jimmy Graham. For the sake of your fantasy team. I haven't benched him in any of my leagues. He is the next best tight end. I wouldn't argue to say he's probably one of the. What tight end is having a better season than him? He's like second in the league in receiving yards. Start Jimmy Graham, and that's really all I got. Today's the day. I'm just kind of like I threw this together. I'm sorry, we slacking. It's a progress is a process. I mean, what can we say? Maybe one day I'll get some intro stuff, be dancing. Until then, this is what you get. Me sitting here on a computer. Doesn't matter. My fantasy genius is still amazing. I just can't wait for NFL draft season because whew, we about to go in. All right, have a good one. All right, we're good.